Hey guys, Natasha Tessier with Dwell Realty and Design. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. I would love for you to hit the subscribe button below. This is anything and everything to do with the city of Houston, mostly the suburbs. And today we are going to talk about why people are moving to the city of Houston in 2021. Hi there, I'm Natasha Tessier. I am the owner of Dwell Realty and Design. We're a real estate group here in Houston. We also have a design team, and we are here to talk about anything and everything to do with Houston and living here and moving here. Most of my clients now are from out of state moving to Houston. So if you are interested in that, please hit the subscribe button. There's lots and lots of videos out there. I have videos on property tax and school districts and master plan communities and popular neighborhoods and different counties and all that stuff. So anyway, I hope this helps. Today I have notes here and I wanted to talk about why people are moving to the city of Houston in 2021. So this is pretty much what I do full time, and I went out to my clients that moved here. I've had people move here from California, Arizona, Washington State, New York, Chicago, all over really. And so I reached out to several of my clients and I asked them to give me a list of reasons why they moved here. Obviously, some people got job transfers and that was their main reason, but the others, I kind of wanted to go through what it is that made them look at Texas and want to move here. So let's get started. The first thing that almost every person said were the schools. So in the suburbs of Houston, majority of people go to public schools. They're mostly very highly rated on our app, which is the HAR, Houston Association of Realtors, where I always tell my clients to look, because if you're not looking there and you're looking on Zillow or Redfin, a lot of times those take a couple days to update. So you'll think a house is available and you'll come to find out that it's not, and they're always bummed. So HAR is our MLS, and it's a very user-friendly site. And you can go through and I can go through and set you up on an email and put in parameters of your budget and how many bedrooms and all that stuff. But on there, every listing will have the listing of schools that house is zoned for. And then you can click on each school and it'll show you the testing scores, it'll show you the demographics, it'll show you everything you want to know about that individual school is on HAR in the app. So if a lot of people move here because they don't have to pay for private schools anymore. Some people do still pay for private, but a lot of people come here because the public schools are great and to get a great education. And then also, I've talked about this in other videos, the colleges, there's so many colleges for your kids to attend, state and private colleges. So you've got obviously A&M, UT, Baylor, TCU, Tech, Texas State, U of H, UTSA, Houston Baptist. I mean, there's so many. I can't list them all. So lots and lots of opportunity for kids. The second reason that most people said was cost of living. So housing is really affordable here. Obviously, the further out you go from the city, the more affordable it is. So a lot of people move here because they can sell their house, make a huge profit where they're at, and then use some of that, pay off debt, whatever, and then purchase a nicer home here. So many of my clients are really surprised by how much they can get for their house, how much house they can get here. And they're amazed by, the backyard and the closet size and all that stuff. So anyway, so that cost of living, I do tell people that the housing is affordable, but I feel like land is more on the expensive side. So a lot of people who want to live on acreage are a little bit surprised at how much the acreage communities cost versus those non-acreage communities. Okay, then another client told me she moved here for family values. We didn't dive into that too much, but I feel like generally speaking, most people here are doing their best to try to raise their kids in a good environment. You'll see churches on every single corner if that's important to you. There's plenty of places to attend church and plenty of youth groups within the schools and different activities. We have, at the high school, you have Young Life, you have Fellowship of Christian Athletes. So those are great organizations for the kids. But a lot of people they said family values and just the way people are raising their kids here. And kind of along with that is quality of life. So it's a big thing during COVID because where a lot of my clients come from, they're very restricted on what they can do. So whether that means, their kids are still not being able to go to school, or they're able to go to school and are in masks. We here in Montgomery and in this whole area, nobody's in a mask anymore. And all of our sports are being played. All of our kids are, we're getting ready for homecoming and, all the normal stuff. We're cautious for sure, but I feel like a lot of people move here because the restrictions during the pandemic are so strong that they feel like their kids aren't really able to, live their lives. So that was another reason. And then another lady said that she moved here for the opportunities for her kids and for their future. So again, I would track that back to so many organizations. A lot of my clients tell me they're surprised by how much they offer in the schools here, the public schools. So you can get your real estate license in school. You can start welding classes. There's all sorts of, I could go on and on. There's healthcare and all sorts of things that they offer to the kids, different programs to get licensed into. And then, opportunity in the future. So again, a lot of colleges for the kids to choose from, a lot of education, and then opportunity. There's a lot of growth here. Our economy is still really, really strong right now. And so with all the people moving here, then that brings a higher demand for different things, whether that's, automotive or healthcare or whatever. It's producing a lot more jobs because we have so many people moving here. So I think in general, just different opportunities and different things for their kids in the future. And then the last thing that one of them said is a normal, and I've already alluded to this a little bit, but a normal child life during the pandemic. So unfortunately, I have several families that at least last year, their kids did not get to go to school. They told me, it's been 15 months or 18 months since they've been in school and or played sports. A lot of them had weight gain and all sorts of stuff. Just the kids were kind of in a funk because they were not able to be kids. So again, I don't think anything is perfect. I feel like, COVID has thrown us all for a loop, but I think at least here, they're trying to do their best to make it as a normal upbringing as possible for the kids. So like I said, we've gotten rid of masks. We're playing all our sports. It's kind of moving on like normal. People, you can wear a mask if you want, but you don't have to. So anyway, everything is kind of just moving along, and I don't think, of course I'm not living there, but I don't think it's the same across the nation. So those were some of the things that we came up with. Of course, like I said, a lot of times people are moving for jobs, family life, there's lots and lots of different reasons, but these were the main reasons. So like out here in Montgomery, there's lots of families, pretty involved families, and then also a lot of people move here because there's a lot to do. So Houston is sandwiched in between. It's kind of in the center, obviously, of the US, so you can fly anywhere easily. So people who are leaving family, they think, oh, well, it's not that far to get back to them. There's 2 airports here, so it's very conveniently located. But then also there's so many things to drive to. So you can drive down to Galveston, the Hill Country, you can drive up to Chip and Joanna Gaines' place in Waco, you could go down to the coast. There's just a bunch of driving distance entertainment things to do. So anyway, those were the reasons that my clients came up with what reasons they were moving here in 2021. And if you guys have another video request or have questions, I tell you all the time, I'm super open. I literally probably get 3 messages a day right now. You can reach me in lots of different ways. So my cell phone is always listed below, and you can text me or call me on that. If I don't respond right away, I'm probably with a client. And then the second way you can get a hold of me is you can message me on Instagram. I'm Houston Realtor Natasha, or on Facebook, it's just Natasha Tessier. I also have a TikTok now, which I'm not very good at, but I'm trying to get better at Houston Realtor Natasha. So any way that you can reach out, I'm happy to help you. I also have a guide that I can give you that'll kind of talk you through, because there's a lot of different suburbs and it can get kind of overwhelming, from Cypress to the Woodlands to Tomball to Magnolia to Montgomery, all those different places, all the way out to Lake Conroe. I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to send you a guide or anything I can do to help you or talk you through the process, set you up on a list. Like I said, we are here to help. So anyway, I hope this video is helpful, and I hope you guys have a blessed day.